Becky here with Fertile Foods Canada. I'm here with Jamie from WarpSpeed. We're going to do a Not Your Mama's BLT. And what do you make, Jamie?
I make Montreal style bagels.
Yay! So we're going to go ahead and do this Not Your Mama's BLT, which is going to like a honey, spicy bacon, and arugula aioli, and a grilled bagel from you. Yay! So we're going to start. We have some bacon that's kind of been done already. Do you want to go ahead and we have some honey that has some sweet chilies. If you just stir these things together, you're going to have a beautiful a honey hot honey. Honey hot honey? So if you want to take it, and we're just going to go ahead and let the honey do the work like this, and just drizzle the bacon with this beautiful honey.
Sure.
So your bagels are at Old Strathcona Farmers Market here in Edmonton, Alberta. Can they get them anywhere else or only there?
Well, you can get them at our general store at the market, the side door, from Tuesday to Friday.
Now the side door is their new local store, which has the farmers market product available weekly at a general store called the side door. So it's a brilliant idea. So if you miss the market on a weekend, you can still grab bagels there during the week. So it's a great idea. So I'm going to go ahead and give these all a little turnover, and then you're going to go ahead and drizzle the other side.
Sounds sweet.
I've known WarpSpeed for maybe a few years now.
Yeah, I think it's been just over 2 years.
Yeah, and then we met at Farmers Market, and we started doing little bagel for lettuce trays.
I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
Girls are hungry out here.
Well, and you actually have said you didn't know the difference between lettuce until you had our lettuce.
That's for sure. I didn't realize really what I was missing altogether. I thought it used to be a lot more flavorful when I was growing up in the 90s, but I didn't really realize how bland lettuce had become until I started trying the vertical freeze lettuce, and my mind was blown. It was like the old days, like good produce, fresh and delivered straight to you.
Yeah, and harvested the same day, so obviously that makes a huge difference. So we're going to go ahead and put this bacon over here. We're going to let that sit for a minute. It has a beautiful honey hot mix on it, and super easy to do, to add, to up your game with your bacon. So we're going to go ahead and, we're going to turn down our grill, and then we're going to put our bagels that are pre-cut. So we have a sesame bagel here, but tell me, what are some of the bagel flavors that you have? Because you obviously have a wide variety.
Yeah, I mean, sesame's obviously the most popular for Montreal style, but I also have a salt bagel, an everything bagel, we have cinnamon fig, we have blueberry, we have honey oat, and I'm missing the most important one, poppy seed.
Oh, love it. Yeah, so you have to be quick because you usually sell out on the weekends, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we advise you to come in the morning, just like our lettuce. It usually sells out. The top things are sold out usually by noon. So, okay, do you want to harvest some lettuce?
Yes.
Okay, Not Your Mama's BLT. We are going to put lettuce on there, obviously, because we're a lettuce company. So I'm going to harvest this out, and Jamie is going to grab it. I'm going to take this whole thing out. You can see. Isn't that gorgeous?
Stunning.
All our beautiful roots. So you go ahead and grab a head of lettuce, whatever one you want. Pull it right up from the top there. Roots are so big and beautiful. Okay, so here's our lettuce. Again, you don't have to wash this because it is 100% clean. So we're going to just go ahead and pick off a couple leaves. We're doing a vegetarian version and a bacon version, so that this is for anybody and everybody. So we've got a couple leaves of lettuce here. So we are using all products from the Old Strathcona Farmers Market. So we're using Irving's bacon. You want to go and get good bacon, please don't buy the grocery store bacon. It's usually really thin and bland, and half of them have nitrates. Please get the ones that have no nitrates. This is going to be the better buy. So this is Irving's. It's absolutely delicious. We're going to use Strathcona microgreens. They've given us a brassica blend, which goes good with bacon. And of course we're using our arugula, our lettuce, and our basil. So we're going to quickly make an aioli. Aioli sound really fancy, but they're super easy to make. So we're going to put in some mayonnaise. It's our base. You could use vegan mayonnaise. It's going to work the same way. So your call. We're going to put in 4 cloves of garlic here because that is yummy. And we're going to put some lemon juice. We're going to start with half a lemon because we just don't know how the acidity is going to land after we add the herbs. We're going to put in some basil, And of course, we're gonna put in arugula, which is right here. And you can harvest 4 pods. Okay, go ahead. Just pull. There you go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that's 1 serving if you bought it at our booth. Okay, so again, we don't have to wash this. This is 100% clean. So we're gonna go ahead and take off some leaves. We're gonna put a little bit of stem in there because a lot of spice can be in there. Shove that in there and
Good. Oh, that's so bright.
yeah, we don't need any more lemon. Like I said, you just want to do half a lemon. So the recipe's going to be at verticalroots.ca, not your mama's BLT, with bacon, or find a vegan bacon option or no bacon. It has enough greens to hold itself. Okay, so you want to build it?
Yeah, let's build it.
Okay, so you're going to do the vegetarian one.
Sure.
I am going to do the one with bacon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you this spoon to use, and we're going to take a little bit of this aioli here. We're going to put it back in. You use this side. And we're going to put it on both sides of the bagel, but not too thick, because what will happen is it'll just ooze out and you will be a really big mess. So we're going to put that on the base like this. Go ahead and spread that around. This is going to be a little bit of a messy BLT, but probably the messier, the better.
Yeah, that's just more room for flavor.
That's right. Okay, so I've got way too much sauce on mine. Okay, so go ahead and do the other side. We're not going to use any butter or anything. This is going to give it what it needs. And then we're going to go ahead and add in our bacon. I'm going to add in my bacon. And I think about 3 slices should be enough. 3 good slices. Oh, it's sticky. All right, so now we're going to add in tomatoes. And these are from Home Fresh. Look, Home Fresh also has hydroponic vegetables like tomatoes and cucumbers. They even do lettuce. And what I love about this is in our industry, we're not really competing because there is such a huge market for the product. It is our pleasure to grow in tandem to support Edmonton. So we're not about competing, we're about partnering. So we're happy to use Home Fresh tomatoes. So go ahead, and I've done these a little bit thinly so that the sandwich will shut. So go ahead and take a couple of those, or 3 or 4.
All right. I also want to say, like, Home Fresh did also change my mind about tomatoes. The same way Vertical Roots changed my mind about lettuce.
I love that. Yeah, because it tastes so bright. There's flavor. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put on some microgreens. This is totally preference, how much these you want. I'm going to put a nice big bit on there. Your turn.
Me too. I love any kind of sprouts, any kind of greens. The more the merrier.
And honestly, they're so full of nutrients. If you do your research, like maximum nutrients for a lot of these varieties. Okay, so here is your leaf of lettuce. Here is my leaf of lettuce. Now, obviously, you can put more leaves of lettuce. I'd probably put 2 or 3 for you. Want an extra one?
Yeah.
Yeah, here, have an extra leaf. Again, don't
more.
wash it. Stick it on there. Okay, there we go. That's it. That's the vegetarian version. This is the bacon version. Yeah, check them out here. Let's get them up close. Ooh, gorgeous. Okay, you want to try it?
Yeah.
Okay, ready? That aioli is delicious.
There's nothing like top fresh bagels.
No, honestly,
That's why I
so
started
yummy.
my business.
Yeah, WarpSpeed Bagels. How long have you been around for?
We've been around for 4 years now.
Wow, 4 years. So we started over 5 years ago. So almost kind of the same timeline. And you have an incredible local base supporting you.
Yes, I
It's
do.
shown up for you in a huge, huge way, right?
Well, I think when we first moved to Edmonton, I took a look around and I was like, where's the bagels at? Do I have to do it? And here we are 4 years later. And people seem to appreciate it, so I keep going.
And very popular. You're very popular.
Yeah, now, at this point now, I have personally rolled over 100,000 bagels.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. This is awesome. We've done like tens of thousands of heads of lettuce, I'm sure. We are just so excited to partner with local vendors at Old Strathcona Farmers Market. It's a great farmers market, and if you don't know, it's open on Sundays now from 11 to 3. So show up for the Sundays. If you have never come, maybe try the Sundays. Same vendors, usually about 80% of the same vendors are there on Sundays, and you can get your fresh product. We're there freshly harvested every single Sunday for you. So anyways, thanks so much for coming to my farm, and thank you for cooking with me.
I'm so excited to be here.
Wonderful. Okay, so I'm going to just keep enjoying this, and you guys, thanks for joining us. Have a great day.